I'll never say that I was false of heart.
Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? What happened? Natalie, what happened? Why did I stop it?
Well, I personally thought she kind of was rushed, but at the same time I felt like she hurt herself when she said heart.
She what?
She hurt herself when she said I was false of heart. Like she hurt her, like it affected her.
You saw an emotional something that happened?
Yeah, when she said heart. But everything else was, I would say that I was false of heart.
Oh, I see. Okay. But your emphasis again was on heart and not on false. Just see if we can break that right now. Oh, never say that I was false of heart. Just say that. Oh, never say.
I'll never say that I was false of heart.
But take a breath after say.
I'll never say that I was false of heart.
Okay, but don't give me a little pause after false. False of heart.
I'll never say that I was false of heart.
Again, you said false of heart. False of heart. Giving heart more emphasis. False of heart.
I'll never say that I was false of heart.
A little bit. Try it again. Stay off of heart. We'll hear it because it's the end of the line. And it's on the stress.
I'll never say that I was false of heart.
That's better, but you didn't take the breath after say.
I'll never say that I was false of heart.
But take a real breath before going on.
I'll never say that I was false of heart.
That I was false of heart, you said. False of heart. Never say that I was false. Oh, never say that I was false.
But I was. What if I was? That's why I think I'm having this issue with it. Because I'm approaching it as, what if I did? And I'm just trying to fix it at this point now. And that's what I want.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. You can do that if you want to. But what's not coming across is not that. What's not coming across is the specificity of the thought. Oh, never say that I was false of heart, though absence seemed my, whatever the line, my
flame to qualify.
My flame to qualify is much more specific than, oh, never say that I was false of heart. Though absence seemed my flame to qualify. I don't know, it's not as specific. So what you're trying to do with it may or may not be helping, I don't know. But all I know is that the sense is still not there. And you really have to think about, take the breath after oh never say, and then consider how you're going to continue. And see where that takes you. Where the text takes you instead of, don't impose something on it. Try it.
Oh, never say that I was false of heart. Though absence seemed my flame to qualify. It's easy as I might from myself depart. As from my soul. Which in thy breast doth lie.
Okay. Again you said, though absence seemed my flame to qualify. You're not getting seemed. This person, to him, it seemed like you had done something wrong. And seemed in court will get you nothing. And that's why you're pointing it out. Your seemed doesn't have any valid argument. Though absence seemed my flame to qualify. What does she mean by her flame?
My love, my passion.
Yes, okay. If you, oh, never say, breath, that I was false of heart, though absence, breath, seemed my flame to qualify. Because I was absent, you thought I was false of heart. That's how it seemed to qualify. As easy might I from myself depart. As from my soul, self and soul, the antithesis. As for my soul, which in thy breast doth lie. Take it again, just that stanza.
From
From the top. Don't belabor it so much. That was way too slow. Think quickly, but not forgetting all these other things that we're talking about, these other notes that I've been giving you, okay? Try to employ them. You're overthinking it, for one thing, Blanca.
I do that a lot.
Yeah, just go into it. It doesn't have to be fire and brimstone. It could be funny, maybe, you know?
Will never say that I was false of heart, though absence seemed my flame to qualify. As easy might I from myself depart, as from my soul, which in thy breast doth lie.
Good, keep going.
That is my home of love.
Stay with it, the thought.
If I have reigned, like him that travels, I return again, just to the time, not with the time exchanged,
Keep going, take your time.
so that myself bring water for my stain. Never believe, though, in my nature reign, all frailties that beseeched all kinds of blood,
Take your time.
that could so preposterously be staked, to leave for nothing all thy sum of good.
Stay with the thoughts.
For nothing in this wide universe I call, save thou, my rose. In it thou art my all.
Okay, that was much better. Right, folks? Now we can start to follow it. And because you organized your mind, finally, to get the right emphasis in that first stanza, it totally organized your mind. So that except for a few places in the third stanza, maybe you went too fast, and you need to employ some more dramatic suspensions, which means, and we're breathing and really staying alive in the breath beautifully. Sometimes you just have to employ that more. So, do you realize what happened to you? Can you do that again? not tonight.
I don't know, I'm gonna try.
Well, you have to rehearse like that. And that means, really, don't always go with the first assumption that you have of what the text means. Keep digging for it. Find the antithesis. Faults of heart, seemed, you really have to know which words are on the emphasis. And then you can start to make a much more knowledgeable definition of what you're saying. Instead of just going with, it seems to be saying this, but maybe not at all. Maybe a little bit beyond what you thought. And you're much too smart to allow that to happen. So that's why knowing the structure, where the stressed, unstressed syllable, stressed, unstressed syllable, stressed. 5 feet of those unstressed, stressed being 1 foot. 10 syllables. Knowing where every syllable falls, if it's on unstressed or stressed. You really have to know it. So come back and do that rigorous work. That's what's gonna free you. Okay? And this last go through was very good, very good. You really started to get it. And now you have the video to review. Thank you.